Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another YouTube video. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to find an equation of tangent to the curve at a certain point. So in order to find the equation of tangent, given that you have the equation of the curve, right, for example this one here, and then you have the x coordinate. So first thing first, what you would want to do is you want to differentiate um, the curve the curve's equation. So we have dy dx. So when you differentiate the curve's equation, we're going to get 2 times 2, which is 4, x to the power of 1, but we don't have to write that, and then plus with 6. So if you're wondering why, I'm going to explain that real quick. For example, no, like this. So we have 2x squared and 6, right? Okay, so when we differentiate 2x squared, right? When we differentiate 2x squared, this power here, we'll minus it with 1. And before you minus it with 1, we'll be bringing it down first. So we have 2 times with 2x, and then 2 minus with 1. So therefore, we have 4x to the power of 1. So same with the value 6 here. 6x. So when we want to differentiate 6x, why the x value is gone? Because 6x is actually to the power of 1, right? So when it's to the power of 1, when you bring it down, it's going to be 1 multiplied by 6. And then the power is going to be gone because it's 1 minus 1. So then we have 6x to the power of 0. And anything to the power of 0 would just basically be 1. So it's going to be 6 in the end also. So not only that, but 7, anything that you differentiate, any value, any constant value that you differentiate would get 0. So 7, a simple explanation, any constant value is basically just equal to 0 when you differentiate it. So now we have differentiated the equation of curve. Now this equation here, you can use it to find the slope or the gradient at a certain point. So when you have a value of x, you can substitute that value of x into the gradient equation. That's what I call it. So when you substitute, for example, here -1 plus with 6, you can find the gradient of the tangent. So 4 times -1, basically -4, plus with 6, -4 plus with 6 is equal to 2. So this is the gradient. So when we have the gradient, we know we can use y equals to mx plus c. So m is the gradient, and we know that. So using this here, we substitute 2 into m, and then we just write out all of the other. And then in order to find the value of c, to find the equation of tangent, you need to substitute -1 into the original equation of the curve. The reason why is because, as you can see here, the curve, it's y equals to da 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 da. It's just it's the x value. The x value, for example, here we have a curve, right? Hold up, it's a smiley face curve. Okay, so we have a curve here, for example, and the x value is lying somewhere on the curve. So, for example, the x value is here. So let's just say, right? So -1 is there. So if -1 is there, in order to find the y value, you have to substitute x -1 into the curve's equation. And I hope you understand, because we were trying to find this value here. So, and moving on, we substitute -1 into here. Let me just delete that real quick. Okay, so we're gonna be finding the y value. So y equals to 2 times the -1 to the power of 2 plus with 6, -1 plus with 7. Sorry, there's not enough space there. Okay, so I wrote that, and so 2 times with -1 to the power of 2 is 1, and so we're gonna get 2 plus with, I'm sorry, 2 minus 6 plus with 7. So we're gonna get the value 2 minus 6 -4 plus 7 is gonna be 3. So the y value is 3, and so we have -1, 3. That's the coordinate, all right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and erase this thing real quick. But remember the gradient, it's 2. Because the gradient is 2, right? Okay, sorry. Okay, so we have the gradient, it's 2. So now we're trying to find the value of c. Substitute this xy coordinate into here. So when we substitute this xy coordinate, we can find c. And so we just substitute 3 in here. 2 times -1 plus its c. And so c is equal to -2, bring to the left, +2, so 3 plus 2, and 5. So the equation is y equals to 2x plus 5. So if we check our answers real quick, yep, that's the right answer, 2x plus 5. So yeah, that's basically how you solve that equation, that question. If you have any more, you know, if you have any more questions, please leave that on the comment section. This is my first time teaching maths. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. It's very random though. Hold on, I'm stuck. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe.